You wanna do something nasty? Hit it!
Okay, here's some new tires for the Mustang. This is what I got. It's pretty Nankang 205 40 R17s. And this is for stretching. We'll see how that goes. Because I'm still waiting for the rims. So yeah, gonna let this tire stretch for a couple of weeks. Hopefully maybe 2-3 weeks. I don't know when the rims are coming, but something like that. Okay, just a quick little update. Yeah, this is another job that in my mind it's gonna take I'm gonna do this in 10 minutes. Just cutting up all this wood in the correct length and then sanding it down, all the edges and stuff, so yeah, so they're nice and clean, and I can put them in the tires to stretch them out a bit for the new wheels that I'm still waiting on. Yeah, in my mind 10 minutes, in reality 4 hours. Yeah, this is the first tire. Wheel size is 9 inches wide, and I actually did those a bit smaller than 9 inches, which was very lucky, because I don't know if I would have been able to squeeze this one in. As you can see, this is the difference, and it's, I mean, sure, it's rubber and it's kind of soft, but still they're pretty thick, and it's kind of hard to push it in here. I can't do it with one hand, I need both hands. So yeah, just wanted to show you how it looks like. It's a bit wavy. I hopefully the tire will stretch out in these hole areas. I don't know, hopefully. But as you can see, it's quite stretched, and hopefully it will be easier to get them mounted on the rims. Okay, all 4 tires are done in the stretching process. I'm gonna move them into a separate room where it's a bit more warm than the regular garage. There's probably a few or more people out there wondering why even stretch a tire? What's the point? And I don't know, I mean, to each their own, but in my opinion, I think it has to do with the look of the tire and the rim. I mean, some people probably do it for performance, I don't know, because there's less flex in the tire when it's being stretched, but at the same time, I mean, you could have a really low profile tire with the correct width for the rim that they're supposed to be on, and I don't think it's too much flex then, so I don't buy that. But for me, hands down, it's the looks. I mean, I thought to myself, if I thought this is the first time I'm stretching a tire, And it is the first time I stretch a tire, a low profile tire, because since I'm into low riding, all people or most people like the stretched look of a high profile tire on the 13-inch wire wheels and 14-inch wire wheels, and all the other rims out there that people enjoy having, Supremes and whatnot. But in my opinion, the why you do it is because of the looks. Because it looks good. It gives that round feeling of the tire and the rim together, and I think it looks nice. I'm gonna show you the 520s on my 1967 Impala, sitting on 14-inch True Ray wire wheels, and yeah, those tires are stretched. I remember when I first ordered my first set of 520s, and they're like maybe like 3.5, 4 inches maybe, the surface that they're gonna hit the street, and the rim is 7 inches wide, so yeah, that's a lot of stretch. But since they're high profile tires, it looks like a balloony tire. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Here's my 14-inch True Ray wheels with 520s. And as you can see, they're pretty stretched. But I think, the way it looks, I think it's definitely the best look in my opinion. All right, welcome back for a quick little update on the tire stretching process. As you can see, they're being stretched out even more now. Yesterday I went and bought some more wood, cut it up today, wooden blocks. Yeah, because you probably saw how wavy the sides of the tires were, the first time I did this. So actually I couldn't sleep. If you're gonna do something, you gotta do it properly. That's how I feel about most things in life. So tires, no exception. Tire stretching, no exception. So yeah, as you can see, the sides of the tires are much more straight now. Yeah, so they're gonna sit like this for about 2 weeks, hopefully 2 weeks. That's the given date of arrival of the rims. So hopefully they're gonna be here by then. And yeah, actually I haven't driven the car since I had it inspected. I drove it after inspection. It was a nice day, the sun was shining, and I took it for a little spin. But apart from that, I haven't driven the car. Basically because I've been busy and not, you know how it is if you have a car and you have a vision of that car, how you want it to look like. Yeah, that's the whole reason I bought the car from the beginning. Growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, American movies and music had a huge impact on me and a lot of my friends and stuff that had the same opinion about music and movies and cars, and yeah, So yeah, that's the reason I bought the car. Seeing Menace to Society in 1994. I mean, the movie came out in 93, but we probably saw it here in 94. Yeah, you know, movies like that and Boys in the Hood even had a much more, a much bigger impact on me. I mean, that's the reason I love lowriders. Always been loving lowriders since that time, and always wanted to have a lowrider. And it's the same thing about the Fox Body. I mean, I always liked that car in the movie. You know, having wire wheels. I mean, the wire wheels that I ordered aren't. I believe those are in the movie are 15 by 10s. The ones I ordered are 17 by 9s. But I think 17 by 9s look really, really good on the Fox Body convertibles and the other Fox Bodies. Probably, I've never seen one with. It's always the convertibles, and you have to thank the movie Menace to Society for that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of strange how, I mean, how one car can like breed a whole yeah, like a whole car scene for just one car. Is kind of strange, but I think it's kind of funny. I find it a bit humoristic and funny and cool. I mean, why do we do stuff? Why do we like certain stuff? I mean, it always come from somewhere, and this time it came from a movie, Menace to Society. For me, if I see a Fox Body convertible with 17 by 9s, I mean, yeah, I really like that look on those cars. So yeah, but drop a comment below and tell me how you feel about that, because that's the way I feel about it and the way I see it. And I mean, I don't mind stock cars, even though I think I always like to do something custom to a car. I mean, a car can look really, really boring and plain, and when you add a set of cool rims, the car is just gonna look totally different and much cooler than it did before. So and that's basically, I'm just waiting for these rims to arrive so I can put them on, put the tires on the rims, and then put the rims and tires on the car. I mean, and just yeah, realizing my vision I had when I bought the car. So and of course I'm gonna make it nicer and do some more custom stuff to it. I have a bunch of parts on the list that I'm getting ready to order. My friend Adam is gonna help me with those. Thank you, Adam, in advance. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, so that's just the update on the tire stretching process. Yeah, and my 2 cents about Fox Body convertibles, and what kind of rims you should have on that car. All right, take care, peace.